Good evening, Pyloners. This is Marcos Romanos. I welcome you to this Friday late night community update. Today it's the 16th of July. So, the three topics for today will be first of all, a review of the year until now. The first half of 2021 has passed, so we will go through the milestones that we have delivered and the things that are still open actually at that point. Then we are going to talk about the second topic will be related to the commercial sprint that I have mentioned in a few recent updates to explain you a bit more about what we're doing there and why we're doing it, more importantly. And the last will be current status of the project, the next steps, and some closing remarks from our side. So let's begin with the milestones that we delivered on this year. I will go through it very fast. Just so you know, all the links of the things, the reference that I will make will be in the video description below. So the first milestone was the release of the demo of the first use case of Pylon Network. At the end of 2020, we presented the two use cases of Pylon Network. Beginning of the year, we released the demo, which is still open and you can try it. The second milestone was the new branding and the new, which came together with the new website of Pylon Network. On the previous update of the community, the video update from 14th of May, I have explained there a few more things about the idea behind it and what it represents, the new branding and the new website for the new era of Pylon Network. Third milestone was the release of the whitelist for the federated nodes. There, I wanted to highlight that the whitelist is still open. Until now, when we have expression of interest from approximately 25 to 30 people. Yes, as I said, the list is still open and the link will be available below. The fourth milestone, which was also a very important one, was the launch and inauguration of Pylon community and its ecosystem. Few weeks after the launch of Pylon community, we also announced, excuse me, we also announced the first company that became part of the ecosystem of Pylon Network, which is WIN from the Basque Country. The press release and some videos regarding the WIN can be found also in the video description below. And last but not least, we had the most recent development, which was the smart contract test, which also we carried out with the participation of some volunteers from the community, which I would like to thank once again. The tests were successful. Basically, what the test was about was the mounting and dismounting process and the equivalent staking that goes with the mounting and dismounting of the federated nodes and how these nodes were federated, were registered on the blockchain. The tests were successful. We have now we're looking into we're validating something that we found out from the tests. It's not it's a good thing actually and a potentially good thing, and next week we will have the outcome of this validation. At that moment we cannot say more. Now let's move to the second topic, which is about the commercial sprint, which I have mentioned in the past updates. So regarding the commercial sprint, what we have been doing since the beginning of June actually is a nationwide validation, talking with stakeholders of the energy sector, strategic stakeholders that can offer value at throughout all the life cycle of energy communities or the value chain of collective self-consumption schemes. A main driver behind this very severe focus on that is the real explosion we see on this market of first of all collective of self-consumption overall, but also in the more specifically in the collective self-consumption market. We see all around Spain energy communities trying different implementation models. We have examples like I will just mention some names like CREA that are approaching on a more large scale and a more scalable actually model, replicable if you want. There are other more local or at the community level and or at the prefecture level that like Sapiens, Energia, that are acting are very active in the Valencian community. We have been really scanning the whole area. We're talking with many people on this sector, and even though at the moment, as we have said, until we have something ready, we are not able to announce something at that moment. Yeah, the signals are good, and we will soon have something to share on that front. Then moving on to the third topic, and before giving a summary of the next steps and what is coming up, just wanted to make a reminder or a remark again regarding our approach with the project, that we are first of all 100% dedicated still in the project. We are working with everything we have, and we are working to improve ourselves every day by learning and by doing and adapting to what the time brings us. Now, with that said, I would also like to remind what I have said in the past. The approach that we have a bottom-up approach, and is 100% market-driven. So all our actions are based on signals and validations, the outcome from validations that we do from the market. And this is something that we will continue to do. Now, passing on, closing this parenthesis, going on to the what will be coming up. As I said, we are all the focus right now is on the creation of the ecosystem. So that this is where also the next action will be coming from. At the same time, as I said, we are validating this thing we want to check about, which came out from the tests, which, as I said, again, is nothing worrying. It's actually something potentially good, and we will test it. We'll have the outcome the coming week. And yeah, that is all for today. Wanted to keep it short. Let us know your thoughts and comments. And from everyone at Pylon Network, have a great weekend, and more to come next week. Take care.